Well, here we go again. Oh great. Oh, even better. Yeah, right. Yeah, let's get this sorted. Oh, sorted once again. I put an extra leg in, but the main thing is, thankfully, where the doors landed, it kind of corner landed in that pile of rope down there, so it saved the door. That was my big concern. So yeah, everything there is now fine. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I need to run into town because I've run out of tack cloths, and it's still, even with the rain, there's a lot of dust in the air. I mean, the van's nice and dry, but I do need to get it tacked down before I get into that roof. And ideally, that's what I want to get done today. I want to get the base coat on the roof and the base coat on the sides, and obviously on this door. So yeah, I think, let me go. So yeah, I think I'll run into town now, then that gets that over with. Yeah. Well, if you recall in my last video, I said hopefully I'll be able to get this painted and in the clear coat before I head off to the shop to work over there. I might have to rethink that. Well, obviously I'm not going to get anything done today, so yeah. Anyway, I'll come back. Well, it is a brand new day, and yeah, the beginning of the video was not the best. Obviously I had some tent issues again, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. The door had gotten blown over, but that is okay and sorted. However, in the meantime, I went ahead and it is all primed. The upper colour, the upper white is done. The roof is painted. Where's the camera at? The roof's painted. And all the white work all around the van is now complete. So today I'm going to do the teal and the rest of the van, get all that done. I'm also going to get that the teal done on that door, and that should get us ready basically for clear coat. Now I don't think I'm going to get the clear coat done today, but like I say, the idea is to get all of the remaining teal done, get that door mounted, and then we will basically take it from there. Side door is coming back off. What I want to do with the side door is, well, I've got all the new mechanisms and everything to go in there, so yeah, obviously I will need to take that back off to do that, but and there's a couple of bits on the side door I will not be able to get in with. There's a couple of sections on the side door where I'll not be able to clear with it in place, so yeah, that's the plan for the day. First thing I'm going to do is, because it is early and there's dew on the van, I'm going to get in with a panel wipe it all down, and let that flash off. Then I can get in and start taping. I want the sun up a little bit more. Like I say, it is very early in the morning at the moment, and the temperature is, well, it isn't cold, but it is too low to really get the tape to stick well. So I'm going to, like I say, I'll wipe it off, give it an hour, then I'll come back and tape it all up. Well, we're now all masked up again, so what I'm going to do now is put the hose pipe on, just wet all this area down, just to keep the dust down. I'll give it one more going over with a tack cloth, and then we can get into it. Well, we have progress, and I'm rather happy about it. So I need to leave this for at least an hour before I remove the masking, but yeah, This has come along rather good. What I might do is I might actually leave this, finish the door off, and then remove the masking. I'll see. I'll see. Well, there we go. First layer of clear down. At last we're starting to see the paint shining. But yeah, I am happy. Yeah, this is going great. Like I say, I've got the first coat down. I'm going to do one more coat, like a heavier one, and then that's the van done for today. I can now just sit, and yeah, we'll get back to it tomorrow, get it spun round, and hopefully get the other side complete. Now, obviously, I'm leaving that door for the moment. I'm not doing anything on that. But yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. I'm happy. It's shiny, and it's looking rather good, I think. So it's all nicely flashed off and everything. Now it is touch dry, but I do need to leave this overnight to harden. So I will be doing nothing else out here today. But while I was on that front bumper, I also give that a nice coat of clear. And I have made a decision. I am definitely going to go with the Brazilian front bumper. I really, really like that roundedness of it. And I don't know, I just really like it. If I had been doing the work on the front of this van, I think I would have investigated the possibility of putting the earlier bay front end on. The one with the, whatchamacallit, what am I trying to say? With the little thin wraparound bumpers. That is what I would have done. I wouldn't have gone with the later style bumpers. But I didn't do it. And honestly, I don't want to cut this whole front end off and get into all of that, because that's, you know. So, the best option between the two is... Sorry, I was just looking there. I thought a bird had crapped on my paintwork. It hasn't. Anyway, the best solution between the two is the Brazilian bumper. And you can buy them in the UK here. Just Camper do them, so... But... yeah, I will have this advertised on Marketplace. If you do have a good Brazilian front bumper and you'd like to do a swap, I'd be happy to do a straight swap. But if not, that's up for sale. So, yeah, let's just tidy up and then we will... I don't know what we will do, but we won't be working on the van, that's for sure. Well, things were going really well, but we have had a bit of an issue. This is frustrating. So, obviously I'm turning the van around. The door that is now way down there, I'd actually pulled it out for the moment and I had it just sitting here. Got the van so far back. I've been using the transit to move it back. Got out to reset the line on it, and one of our neighbourhood cats up there on the roof jumped down, jumped on top of the door, knocked the door off the frame, and the frame has clobbered the side of the van. So, what we have got, hit it right there. So we now have a dent there. I am not saying anything. I am obviously, and there's a dent, the bottom of the door is dented as well. Yeah, I'm speechless. I've got plenty to say, but there's no point. So, I mean, right now I can't do anything on that side. I don't have enough paint to actually strip that panel down and repaint it. I am going to have to order some more paint. I've got enough to finish that door off, and because that's all I need. I mean, there's enough to finish that door and then a little bit. So I am, actually I don't know if you can see it, it's that bottom corner there. That's where it's dented. You can't really see it, you can feel it though. Anyway, that's for another day, but yeah. Obviously I'm not going to be able to get paint today. It'll be next week before I can get the paint for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to turn the van around, and then at least I can finish all the clear coat and everything off down the passenger side. I don't know what else to do. I mean, and I was on quite a high today because, I mean, the clear coat and everything, it went really nice this morning. I got out here early, just got on with it, and yeah, it went good. I was really happy with how it turned out. And you can see the shine on it from here. And it's still, obviously it has to be wet sanded because there's little bits of fine flecks of dust in it, which is unavoidable, but no, anyway, let me just get it turned around. Well, that's how it turned around. So, given the issues that I've had earlier, see, what I was hoping to have gotten done is got that door painted and then hit it with a clear and then get it put on. That would free up the rack. Then tomorrow I would take this door off, do all the clear coat on this side, oh, and that one, do all the clear coat on this side, clear the doors. They would hang on the racks, because this one hangs on the one that's around the corner with the steps at the front of it. This other one would hang over there where that one is. But now that that one's been damaged, I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll still take this door off, because I do need this off to do all the new rollers and everything on it. So I think that's what I might do. I'm not sure if I can actually, I need to adjust this one anyway. Then again, I should be able to, this will open up far enough so that it could clear in there, wouldn't it? Yeah, although I do need to clean that step off, that's all that crap down there. But yeah, I think that's what I might do. I might get up in the morning and first thing is I'll take that door off. Then I'll clean all of this. And I might just clear coat this entire side. Then we can figure out what to do elsewhere. But I know for tonight I'm tired. It's nearly 7 o'clock. And yeah, I just need to go in, lick my wounds again, and yeah, figure out what I'm going to do with that side. That is, yeah, you know, let's just leave it tonight. No more thinking, let's go in and eat. What's up, guys? Well, it's a new morning. Trying not to think too much about what happened to that far side. So, right now, all I'm doing is, got a green Scotch-Brite, and I'm just going over this entire side, same as I did with the other side. Just give it a good scrub, just make sure it's all nice and clean. So I have the door components here now. That there's a little roller that the door rolls on at the bottom. This is the one for the channel up in the middle of the door there. And this is the urethane bush. Now, I have noticed something. That should just sit in there and just run. First of all, it is a really, really tight fit on there. So, yeah, I mean, it is, yeah, that's it, solid. I mean, yeah, so I need to compare this to the one that's on there. The original, obviously this is well worn down, but let's sit them side by side. Alright, there we go. I think I might have to ease that channel open just a little bit, not a lot. But the other thing is this is riveted on. So, and this one did not come with like any sort of little nut and bolt, so I'll have to find a nut and bolt that'll go into there. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I have got a brass bush to go in there as well. I'm saying I've got a brass bush. I've got a brass bush on order. It's on back order basically. They didn't have it, so I have been looking around for another one of these because this is obviously it's been wearing on there, but this will keep us going for the time being until we get something else sorted. Anyway, at least I've got the parts. Okay, I have opened this up about a 1/16 of an inch, and it slides nicely on there now. So yeah, it didn't take a lot. Before I forget though, obviously I have not greased any of this, and it actually needs a really good clean out because there's a lot of sanding dust in there. But yeah, I haven't greased it yet. I'm not putting any grease anywhere near this until all the clear coat and everything is done on the van. So yeah, last thing I want is grease dribbling down here, and yeah, another disaster. Okay, there we go. Just taking some of the paint off here, but like I say, this is all going to be covered in grease and there'll be the cap over there, so yeah, so I'm going to get the rest of this door off. Well, I'll clear that bench to begin with, then I'll get the rest of this door taken off, and we'll kind of figure it from there. So I need to go take a look at the old manual there, because I've set this back up the way I took it off, but look how high. Well, I don't know if you can see from there, but see the door is kicked up at the rear, and she does not want to slide very well. So I'm wondering if there's something on this I've got set up incorrectly. So I'm gonna grab the old manual and I'm gonna take this apart and have a look, see what's going on. Okay, that appears to be put together correctly. It's the bottom, the one that I'm having difficulty getting back off. Yeah, there you go. So, according to the manual here, it has to be shimmed to lift the door or lower the door to remove the shims, but yeah, I had no shims whatsoever in this when I took this bracket off. So yeah, so I'm guessing the rear of it is correct. It's the front that needs to go up. So we've got to figure this out. Well, it's raining now, so you know, there's that. Well, yes. I know, I don't even know what to say, but obviously I'm not doing any clear at this point. I have got that corner sorted out now. I had to modify it a little bit, but I do have spaces and everything made. Obviously I've messed it all up. I do need to get back into it with the seam sealer and everything, and get that all sorted, but that'll do shortly. But yeah, right now we are now getting severe weather alerts, and yeah, I just gotta call it a day. And I know I'm not entirely sure how much footage I've shot here, but I think this is going to be a short video. Like I've explained, I am heading back over to the shop with the transit, and hopefully I can get things sorted out over there relatively quickly and get back here. I do have a couple of jobs to do. There may be, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but Buddy has a 1950s or 60s Bristol. A little bit of body work to do on that. Well, I'm finishing this bit off on my cell phone because the battery just died in my camera. But I was saying, yeah, I'm a couple of projects over there while I'm working on the Transit. One of them is I think it's either late 50s, early 60s Bristol. A little bit of bodywork to do on that. The other is a World War II Dodge. There is some paint to do on that. I don't know if I'll be making videos of these. I may just include a couple of little shots of them, but time is of the essence here, so actually videoing stuff, it's surprising how much time that adds to the mix. So I don't know if I will be shooting any video on them. There will be a video on the Transit, maybe two, it depends on how that goes, but at least one. And but yeah, so basically that is going to be it on the camper van for at least 2 weeks, maybe more, I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, it's come along okay. I've gotten a few bits and pieces done to it. I'm not nowhere near as far along as I'd hoped to be, but I sat last night and added up just how much time I've lost to waiting on stuff being delivered and stuff being lost, and basically I've lost, well, 29 days, so you may as well say a month. It's just been completely lost, so yeah. We're just going to have to play this one by ear. I really don't know how this is going to work out. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to pack everything up. I'm going to sort the Transit out, maybe get some of it loaded today, maybe get some of it loaded tomorrow. But yeah, there we have it. So, thank you for following me on my journey. With the ups and the downs. A lot more downs it seems to be lately, but that's just the way it goes. But anyway, so yeah. I'll just ending this video on a high note. It is actually the following day now. I am on packing the Transit up, but as you can see, it is such a nice day. I bit the bullet and I have cleared the rest of the van. So I just got to give it an hour or so just to harden off, and then I can start packing the rest of the van up, and then we're good for the day. But yeah, let's end on a high. So there you go. Like, subscribe, come back and see me sometime, and have a good one.